This is my log locked account, kinda slotty. The goal is simple, 1000 log slots. The catch? I can only unlock one section at a time. If I make a mistake by getting an item I haven't unlocked, the account is gone forever. Hello everyone and welcome back. In the last episode I ended by saying I wanted to get up to like 720 or 730, just a decent amount of collections logged in this video. I want to start that by continuing to work on some of these miscellaneous items that I haven't attained yet that are miscellaneous. First thing is actually down here, the broken zombie axe. I don't think this is going to be too difficult to get. I'm pretty sure that the zombies are actually just barrageable. Hopefully this won't take too long. Oh, hey, there we go. That was actually pretty quick. I got pretty lucky on this one. That is the first item of the video, the broken zombie axe. And it only took like 200 or so kills, which only took like 15 minutes. I love tasks that are barrageable, man. Now, I've been thinking about this next unlock for a minute. It's a little less orthodox, but actually, I'm going to go ahead and open up the Tzhaar section. Now, I don't think I'm ever going to get all 10 items here, but a lot of these are actually pretty realistic to get. And I found a decent way to AFK these with the Vandelinde bow, where I can just get a good amount of slots maximizing my downtime that I wouldn't otherwise really be focusing on this account. Opening up that Tzhaar section is going to be really nice. It's just passive log slots that I can get while raiding. And this time I'm not actually talking about raiding in WoW, I'm talking about today's video sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. Raid has actually been supporting my channel for years now, and I've sunk a decent bit of time into the game, but I really wish I knew more about how to play when I started. Moving from campaigns into dungeons is a great way to kickstart your journey, and with the ability to just throw it on the second monitor while I focus on RuneScape stuff, it kind of fits right in. And fine, you can call me basic, but my favorite part is just all the free champions I get from playing the game and then cracking open a bunch more free champions. Dude, it's free stuff. Who doesn't like that? On top of all that, no matter how many times I log into this game, there is always something new coming down the raid pipeline. The content they add to the game is legitimately insane and endless. Like right now, they just launched another huge event called Alice's Adventures, which is based on the classic Alice in Wonderland story. In the event, you can get 5 brand new champions, Alice the Wanderer, along with a bunch of rewards by simply opening raid on 14 different days. You can also get the Cheshire Cat, Mad Hatter, Knave of Hearts, and Queen of Hearts, who has made her home in an event dungeon available until March 5th. Don't just sit on your hands and wait around though, because events like this do not last forever, so you really need to make sure you log in and do it as soon as possible. And if you've never played the game before, you can click my link in the description or scan my QR code to get some insane bonuses, like a huge starter pack with an epic champion, and then another epic champion, Fayne, when you get to level 15. Make sure to use promo code Monkey King as well to get the legendary Sun Wukong. And since I've been playing this game for a long time, I decided to make a clan, which is aptly named Dave. So feel free to come join me while you play, and thanks to Raid for sponsoring the video. So this is what I mean right here. All I have to do is click one of these Tzhaar, and then Vandelinde bow does what Vandelinde bow does. There aren't any mages that should be close enough to actually get tagged by this, so I shouldn't really have to worry too much about just randomly taking a ton of damage. This guy might patrol in here every once in a while, but I'll walk around and see if I can maybe find a better area if needed. These big level 221 guys are the ones that drop pretty much everything. They drop all 3 pieces of the armor, they drop the cape, they drop the maul, and they drop the shield. So from them alone, there's 6 potential items, and then, you know, if I happen to get lucky off one of these little 133 guys, I might get a sword as well. That's pretty darn good. Hey, there is our first drop, the Tzhaar Ket Om. I think that's the maul hiding under here. Very nice. And it's worth 300k, so actually, doing this should probably pay for, like, the prayer pots and the arrows and whatnot, so that's kind of nice. Also, I'd love to tell you guys, like, what KC I'm getting these items on, but unfortunately, because of the way that the Runelite drop tracker works, since Tzhaars don't always drop something, it doesn't always register as a kill, so there's really no way of tracking this at all, aside from just time spent, pretty much. Hey, there is an obby shield. These things are worth a lot right now. 500k. I'll take it. Oh, there's another shield. Oh, there's another obby maul. Hey, and there's another new slot, the obsidian capes. That's all like the basic items done. I guess kind of expected to get first. So now I guess we're kind of just hoping to kill more of these 221s to get the obsidian armor pieces, or just these 133s to get their specific weapons. Either way though, AFK is AFK, and we've gained 3 log slots just AFKing. So that's pretty darn good at this stage, man. Hey, obby cape. Shit, I looked away for like 2 seconds. I look back and there's just 2 obby shields on the ground. Okay. Is that another shield? That's another shield. Okay. Okay. Hey, there's obsidian plate legs. That's a nice 800K-er right there. Obsidian plate legs. It's both very lucky and very unfortunate to see another pair of those, as it could have been one of the 2 items I'm missing, but it's still 800k. So, another cape. Hey, a maul. Yay. Another maul. Another cape. Obby shield. Another cape. Obby shield. Oh shit, wait, throwing rings? I didn't even know I was killing one that could drop throwing rings. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, so for the record, I'm not really sure how I got those because none of the NPCs that are near me have throwing rings on. Unless that guy does down there, but it doesn't look like it, so I have no idea how I got that. Unless things were changed, it used to be so that whenever you would kill these 133s, they would only be able to drop the weapon that they were holding. So, I have no explanation for that. Oh, another Tzhaar head on. Hey, another cape. Cool. Another shield. So I decided to go to the Grand Exchange and sell off my loot tab because there's something that I want to open up. That something requires some money. It is a minigame, and it is the Shades of Morton. Now, Shades of Morton has 14 completely obtainable slots. I just need some money because I have to buy a ton of shades. Now, Shades of Morton is actually a pretty simple minigame, especially as a main account. Now, I've never done this as a main account, so I'm kind of excited. All I have to do is buy a bunch of shades, burn a bunch of shades with the appropriate pyre logs over here to get myself some different types of keys. Different keys coordinate with different chests coordinate with different loot. So I'm gonna need every type of key, but substantially more gold ones than anything else because gold is where you get the outfit pieces. Let's get cooking. It would appear I have made a slight miscalculation. In order to use redwood pyre logs, which is what I need for the highest tier of shade anyway, I have to have 95 fire making. I thought it was 90 because I'm pretty sure I had this for a clue step before or something, but that's fine. I guess I'll just head back to Wintertodt and get up to 95. I'm still missing something from Wintertodt anyway. That's right, it's apparently a boss. I forgot. Maybe I'll get the pyro boots on the way. All right, 95 fire making, 400 subdued Wintertodt, and let's go see if we get those boots. I kind of like this. They made it like Temperos, where you just search this crate outside now. So let's see if we get lucky. Hey, there we go. That is Pyromancer boots. I probably should have come out here like earlier and gotten them because it would have made the grind slightly faster, but whatever, we take those. The rest of this is probably going to be worth fuck all. If I get the pet or somehow another tome, I'll let you guys know. All right, nothing crazy, though I did get another almost entire set of Pyromancer aside from the boots, which is kind of funny. Now back to the original plan. Let's go burn up some shades. Alrighty, there we go. That is a lot of shades burned later and a lot of keys. I'm just going to go through all of these first and then see what we're still missing afterwards, which hopefully is nothing. I think 1 in 60 for the locks. Now I'm pretty sure all the tiers of chest can give the Amulet of the Damned, Flame Tier Bag, and Fine Cloth, as well as maybe the Swamp Bark and Blood Bark things. But as you get to higher locks, it's a better chance. And then only the gold keys can give you the Zealots pieces, and they're more likely to give everything anyway. So I'm pretty sure it's going to come down to probably needing more gold keys for Zealots items, but we'll see where this gets us. Now, the real funny part here is that I'm colorblind, so this part actually kind of sucks because I can't tell which one of these lines up with this, so I kind of just click these, and hey, look at that, that was actually correct. And I don't ever know which one is the right one that I can open, so I guess there's only one bronze key brown in here, so I guess I'll just open this chest. I did forget about the fact that there are actually clue scrolls you can get from these, so I will probably have a very annoying time juggling these, but I will just juggle them all until the end. All right, well, it's not looking good for the bronze keys. Which isn't that big of a deal. This is at least the cheapest one to make, but I did get a lot of clue scrolls that I'm gonna have to keep coming in here and juggling on my way out, I guess. Hey, there's our first collection log slot from the steel keys, the Flame Tier Bag. It's just used for the minigame. That's really good. Hey, there's our next one too. Mentioning to myself that this is at least a little faster because there's multiple of the chests in the room, and there's a Fine Cloth. I don't think these are worth much. Oh, they're still worth 7k. Hey, it's actually worth keeping. Let's go. Now, those are unfortunately like the shared common items. They're kind of like bound to happen type items. We are mostly aiming to try and get these locks. I didn't even realize getting those 2 items actually pushed me to 700 collections logged now. Just 300 to go, and I got some big plans for the next couple of episodes, including this one actually, that'll help me get quite a few slots. All right, well, looks like that's no dice on the the steel keys either, which is kind of sad. I'm also using the Ring of Wealth because I know everyone's gonna ask, because this is one of those weird places where the Ring of Wealth actually does have an impact on the drop rates for some reason. Don't know why, don't ask. Guess we'll have to make some more of those too. Hey, all right, we got one. Okay, we got one. The black locks. Cool. All right, moving up to the silver keys. These ones actually can have some decent loot, like you can get rune items and stuff. And on the second one, we get our silver locks. All right, well, same thing as last time, and there's an Amulet of the Dam back to back. Amulet of the Dams are going to be pretty common, so I don't think I'm going to record every single one I get or anything like that. Just a lot of the regular loot from here starts to actually be worth keeping, which is pretty nice. Did not expect to get that here. That is the Bloody Notes. This is what allows me to make the blood bark armor, so cool. Not really worth anything because, you know, a lot of people do this content for clue scrolls and whatnot, but didn't expect to get that until the gold keys. All right, now we get to the very fun keys. The gold keys give pretty good loot, and they also have the chance of giving the Zealot's robe pieces, which are the prey training outfit pieces. And already there we go, there's the Tree Wizard's journal. This is for the swamp bark. Yeah, loot better, more item, like rune plate body. Good money, yay. Hey, there's our first piece of the outfit, the Zealot's boots. Now I'm pretty sure that you can only get these pieces in order, so I shouldn't get any duplicates. There's our second piece in the same inventory, actually. Zealot's helm. And there is the gold locks. I do expect to get a couple of these, and at least they do have a slightly decent value because their alch price is like 20k. So, not bad. And this would be one of the reasons that all of these uniques are very cheap. You can get elite clue scrolls from these gold keys, and it's actually I don't know if it's still efficient, but at one point it was a relatively efficient method of getting elites. A lot of people did this for elites. They're hard to get. But as I ended that clip and turned off my recorder, I then got the Zealot's robe bottom. Nice. So just one piece of the Zealot's outfit to go, and then we're actually, I think, done with gold keys, which is both surprising and I don't want to say unfortunate. It's not a, whoops, I didn't mean to turn that off. I don't really care if you guys can see how long I've played this game. I'm a nerd. It just means I kind of overshot the amount of keys I would need here. I can get some elite clues out of it, so it's not the end of the world. Well, there's the Zealot's robe top, and I definitely made way too many gold keys. You know, just a couple of extra gold keys. Not that big of a deal. These ones I'm actually pretty sure are break even, if not profit, on top of getting the elite clues. So, all right, so this is the last of the keys that I had pre-made. And I do still have to go back and get the bronze and steel? I don't remember the names of any of these things. I have to go back and get the bronze and steel locks, but I'm going to do one thing first. And by one thing, I mean several one things, because I have a lot of clues sitting on the ground here, and I do not want these to despawn while I'm making more keys. So I'll see you guys in a couple hours. There we go. I only got one of them. There's the steel locks. I think that's like over 400 keys for those, and I still have a bunch of bronze I have to go do now too. I think I'm at about 300 bronze keys used as well so far. This is weird to go dry on these two. Yes. Yes, he's done it. It gets really boring after a while, but that is the bronze locks. I'm going to finish opening these in case I get myself another easy clue here. There's a chance, you know. I'll be back in a second. And once again, this clue can rest on the ground next to my other 5 million clues. And go to the minigame section is the entirety of Shades of Morton completed. 14 out of 14. I will say, even though that did get a little frustrating at the end, this was still so much faster than doing it on an iron. It's crazy, man. It was not that bad. It was just getting a little boring. I could have taken a break and done something else, but I'm happy to have that done. All right, so next thing I want to do is actually go back and do a little bit of Slayer again. And I'm not really after anything super specific here. There are a few things over here in the Slayer log that I'm missing that would be just nice to get and obtainable on task, like, you know, the Drake's Tooth, Basilisk task. I guess I'd go for the Basilisk Jaw. I don't know if I can actually get a task for the Warp Scepter or if I have to just actually like unlock the ability to get it, but that's not that big of a deal. I'm actually mostly going to be aiming for a couple of specific boss tasks, one of which is going to be Abyssal Demons, because an Unsired and then hopefully any of these other items would be 2 collection log slots. So that'd be kind of worth it. I'd probably only stay for 1, maybe 2 Unsireds, to be honest with you. And there's a few other places where this would also be true, like Dagonoth Kings. Again, I can go off task, but if I'm getting tasks anyway, missing the rings and a mud battle staff, all of which are pretty common. There's a few other things too. Maybe I go do some more fight caves or other things, I'm sure. Wasn't actually expecting to get anything on this task, but I decided to do it just in case I did, and looks like it paid off. That's a granite longsword. Pretty unlikely this amounts to anything, but that's a Basilisk task, so it should take an age and a half, but I can just AFK it and maybe get the Basilisk Jaw. You know, maybe it's just been a long time since I've been here, but I really feel like they changed the way that these things work, because now if they aggro you, they don't just start maging you, they just stand there and stare at you until you hit them first. It's not particularly AFK, but it is still very low effort, so I'll do this task, but I don't don't know if I'll do any more afterwards. Hey, there we go. That is Abyssal Demons. So I'm going to take this one to Sire. Probably just go for like 1 on Sire, to be honest. If I'm really feeling it, maybe I'll go for second one. Maybe it's really fun with the Shadow. I've actually never done this with a Shadow, so. All right, so the staff feels pretty good. It's definitely squishy in the last phase, and I'm really used to doing like the Iron Man methods for this boss, which is like teleport out after every kill. So I'll probably have to do a little bit of adapting before I'm comfortable with this method, but we'll see. This should end up being way more kills per hour without having to teleport out between every kill. We'll see. Big ol' 100 KC at Sire. Unfortunately, no unsired yet, so I'll keep going and hope we get one by the end of the task. Staff works really nicely here, but it's still Sire. Hey, by the way, I don't say this very often, but make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. It really does help. I put a lot of time into these videos, so. Hey, there we go. There's the unsired that I was looking for. Beautiful. Don't even question why I have 2 Draymond staffs and my inventory looks like shit. There's absolutely no reason at all. Let's go ahead and use this unsired over here on the font of consumption and hope that we just get collection log slot number 2, and we don't. It's a whip. Wow, that actually fucking just hurt my soul so bad I can't even describe it. All right, well, with over a 90% chance of getting a collection log slot there, and I got a whip, I don't think I want to do Sire anymore. Yep, moving on. All right, I feel like AFKing for a bit, so I think I'm going to sit here at the Elven Guards again and see if we can get that stupid teleport thing that we didn't get last time we were here. Beauty on the floor. It does exist. It only took me a little over 5,000. That is insane. That is like actually insane. But it's worth 2 million gold, and it's a log slot, so we take those. Continue AFKing something. Came back here to the Tzhaars, and that's an obsidian plate body on the ground. Very nice. 1 million gold. I'll take it, and it's a log slot. Oh, is that the knife? That is an obby knife. It seems like unlocking this place really paid off. I didn't expect to, 1, need to AFK so much, and 2, get as many drops here as I have. I will definitely take that. Is that the sword now, too? Dude, nice. Alright, it's time to open up the next grind. And some of you can probably guess by where I am and the fact that, no, I don't have these quests done. Please don't judge me. I am running. I'm gonna open up the Moons of Peril section. Now, this is actually a really nice one because not only is it a profitable log section for me, it has 13 slots. It's also, like, profitable section, period, because a lot of these items, especially the Blood Moon related ones, like these dual Macahuitl that I just had to pick up, are insanely expensive. This is just like barrows on roids. I should make some pretty decent money here, and I'm looking forward to doing this as main. I forgot you get 1 freebie from just doing the quest. Let's go ahead and claim it here. And there's our first log slot already, the Atlatl Darts. I don't think that these regular chests are worth too terribly much. It says this one's 70k though, actually, so that's not terrible. Let's see if we can get some items and make some money. Ooh, starting off with a pretty good piece right there. That's the Blood Moon chest piece. You know, let's just get a little price check on this. Yeah, 6.3 million gold right there. And we're only 5 chests in. That's pretty damn good. Ooh, and 10 KC. I already got myself a extra little pair of dual Macahuitl over there, and that is 9.2 million gold. I know I'm gonna go on a crazy dry streak, but that's damn nice, man. That is damn nice. Ooh, there is our third item, the Blue Moon Spear. Very nice. Throw that in the bank and keep moving. That's another piece of the Blood Moon set. That's the Blood Moon helm, which means that, like, theoretically, I could just finish the entire Blood Moon set with only 1 piece from a different one, which is crazy. A little cheaper than the rest, but I'll still take it. Hey, there we go, the Blue Moon helm. This is probably not worth a whole lot, but it's an item. Ooh. Well, there we go. That's the full Blood Moon outfit. That's the full Blood Moon outfit done. That's amazing. And these are worth 12 million gold. Oh, making up for where my money is about to go here. Now, here's the thing. This place works in a kind of a different way than most other bosses. Technically speaking, right now, I could just stop killing the Blood Moon altogether because, as you noticed, I got the full outfit without getting any duplicates. That's how this place works. You can't get duplicates of a set until you're completely done with that set. That being said, these pieces are really freaking expensive, and it really doesn't save that much time to skip a boss. I think I'm just gonna keep doing it, like the full runs, because more money, not necessarily a bad thing. Hey, speaking of getting some duplicates, that is a duplicate I'm very happy to get. That's another 8.7 million gold. Yeah, I'm not even gonna complain a little bit about that one. That's fucking fantastic. All right, I think this is gonna be the last chest I do for now. This is lunar chest number 100. It's not like I'm hating this place a whole lot. It's just it gets kind of boring after a while, and we got a good amount of items, and there's still, what, 6 more to go, and I'll definitely come back and get them at some point. Now, the next thing I want to do is seemingly incredibly random. I am actually here at Barbarian Assault, and you're probably noticing I'm not doing anything here at Barbarian Assault. No, this is not an advertisement for any of the services or whatever, though I am using them. I just took some of the extra gold I've been making and decided to come over here and get a torso. And you're probably thinking, why the heck do you need a torso? Well, first of all, I do already have BA unlocked in here because I did it to get the granite helm. The reason I want the torso though is because there is a master clue step that requires it, and I plan on doing a massive clue grind in the near future. I'm gonna need to get it eventually anyways. I'd rather pay to have it done in 45 minutes than struggle through like 2 to 3 hours on the actual Barb Assault world, if that world's even active anymore. Yeah, that's why we're here. You know, like I said, I mean, I am shifting the focus of this account pretty heavily. If I have the gold to do something faster, I should be using the gold to do something faster instead of trying to keep saving up over and over again. Gold will happen passively by just playing the game. Save time. Good. Let's go over here to my boy, grab a torso, and boom. There we go. So we have a torso ready to go for future. It's just for the clue scrolls. That's it. However, I can also get some coins, and then I can buy something else as well. Now, I can also go down here and buy the granite body. It's just a queen kill that I didn't have before and some coins. So boom, granite body done. Pog. And I figure, well, I'm here. I might as well get a bunch of other stuff too. So the cool thing about this place is there's the penance skirt right there, but I can actually use it back on the commander here to get some points back. So, boom, got my points back, and let's go through and get everything. Alright, and now if we open up the collection log, you can see that I have 10 out of 11 slots here, which is pretty good. It was expensive, but like I said, I'm making the money on this account to be able to do stuff like this. Probably a good use of my money. Well, I hope you guys are ready, because in the next episode, I want to try and get over 100 collection log slots. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, but I'm sure as hell going to try. See you guys then. Peace out.